Okay guys, in this video I'm going to show you Charpy impact tester. So this is the upper portion of the tester, and here we have the lower portion of the tester with a huge base that provides stability, and with the upper portion here you can see that we have dial, the readout of the amount of energy that has been consumed while breaking the sample. And here we also have a handle that is currently pointing to the maximum amount of energy that this pendulum can exert on the sample. So this is the pendulum, and it swings across the sample that will be placed here. So the handle is pointing to 406.75 joules. So this is the maximum energy for this current pendulum based on its mass. So here we have safety latch. Once this pendulum is in this upper position, so it provides some security and triggering. So what I'm going to do now is just to show you this portion, and this is where samples like this are placed. So you see that there is a notch that provides some stress concentration. It is a stress riser. So here we gonna observe, or gonna have our nominal stress distributed along the sample, and at that very location we're going to see this stress largely magnified because of this notch, like cut. So it will kind of enable or drive the crack actually in this region starting at the notch. So this is our goal, just to provide a controllable breaking of the sample. So the failure is going to occur here. This is what we want. And essentially it is a 3-point bending. So the supports will come here, 2 points, and the third point in the form of pendulum will go across the sample, driving the crack and breaking the sample into pieces. So let's move the pendulum away, and here you guys see these two supports, and the sample is normally positioned this way with the notch facing this direction. So at this left hand side we have the notch, as you can see, and the third point of load is going to be our pendulum going from this way and going across the sample with all its energy due to the weight of the pendulum and fracturing the sample. So this is the main idea. It is a dynamic 3-point loading. Here, as you can see that the pendulum is charged, it is in the upper position, and I'm going to show you the safety latch, which is used to just provide some safety to the user of the equipment. And now, since we don't have any sample in the sample holder, so here, if I would run the test, so the pendulum would go down, going across the region where a sample is supposed to be. So, and watch what's going to happen if there is no any sample. So we saw that the handle went all the way up here to the right hand side, pointing to the zero, almost zero amount of joules. So it is just simply because we don't have any sample there, and there is no energy consumed whatsoever. So I'm now going to stop the pendulum, and so there is a slight error. What it is, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 joules. It is going to be our calibration. So we're going to subtract 5 joules from every hour test, because this is going to be our 0. So see you in the next video.